When you're developing a strategy, you need to go in with your eyes open, especially around sustainability. There's some people who think, oh, we'll set it out and everyone's just going to get on board. You really have to take off the rose-colored glasses. It's not all about beautiful flowers and all that. It is painstaking work. Right now, people are overworked. A lot of people are doing 2 and 3 jobs. You may be under-resourced or have no budget. Your boss may not find it important. They may say, provide face value to it and say, oh yeah, you can work on that, but just, you got to get your day job done first. You can work on the sustainability stuff during your lunches or maybe in your evenings or weekends. These are the type of barriers that you're going to be coming across all the time. Additionally, accountability is one of the main ones. Let's just think about it. We were working with an outdoor retailer where they said, hey, we're evaluated on our sustainability performance. We looked at their criteria. They're evaluated on 34 different elements within an organization. One of them was sustainability. So whether they performed good or bad didn't matter. And quite honestly, anything that they're being evaluated times 34, it doesn't matter. So if you're not evaluated, compensated, or even looked at in your job based on your sustainability performance, that is a barrier that you're going to run into, and it's quite common across most organizations. So when you're trying to integrate sustainability into an existing framework, the most important thing is for people to understand how it affects within their own job. So, I look at an organization and, the tax people know what they need to do, the HR people know what they need to do, the facilities people know what they need to do. But when you throw sustainability at them, they're like, I don't know, this is just some extra add-on. I don't have time for this green junk that you're trying to throw at me. And what you need to really be able to do is explain to them how incorporating sustainability into what they're doing, how that's part of the sustainability strategy, and how that adds to a greater whole of the organization. For example, a tax person may say, I'm in tax. I don't have anything to do with sustainability. And you need to explain to them, there's a bunch of incentives out there, to do energy efficiency, to do water reduction, to address stormwater usage, to get people out of their cars and commuting alternatively to work. Those are all tax incentives that could save the company money, that could help advance our sustainability operations at the same time. And so it's a matter of explaining to people how it impacts with their day-to-day job and how that can add up to the overall organizational strategy. A company's culture is imperative to understand when you're trying to implement sustainability strategy. I cannot tell you how many really good-hearted individuals that I know have gone in to work on sustainability within a company, and they're so jazzed, and they want to just shoot for the moon, and they realize that, that's not the culture of this company, and so it just dies. So you need to know, what is that culture within your company? How do they think about sustainability, and match your strategy around sustainability to that culture? So if it is a leadership culture, you can be bold and you can go out there. If it's a fast follower, you have to think, okay, what are the things that other leaders are doing that we could do too? If we're a silent leader, it's be prepared. You're going to do this, and you're going to have to do everything before you're able to communicate it all at once. So you really need to know your company culture if you want to be successful with the sustainability strategy. So often people come to an organization and they say, well, okay, if we do the sustainability thing, how is it going to really help my business? How is it going to really advance what I'm trying to do? And really, it comes back to some of the stuff that we talked about in the business case module, that when you're developing a sustainability strategy, internally you're looking for ways, what are things we can do that can lower costs? What are things that we can do to actually sell more of our goods and services and products externally to the top line? You think a sustainability strategy is a way to reduce risk. It's a way to increase brand value and awareness with your stakeholders. It's something that we talked about in terms of in HR. It's a way to engage your employees. It's a way to also reduce recruiting costs and lower retention rates at the same time. So it's a way to gain a competitive advantage, and so it's a really holistic approach when you're thinking of, okay, how can a sustainability strategy help my business? It's really about all traditional business things: lower cost, more customers, better brand value and market positioning, lower risk, better employees, lower cost in doing it, all while addressing the social and environmental challenges of today at the same time.